Alright everybody, welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we were ambushed while we were sleeping. And so, we're going to try and beat the ambush this time around, because I forgot the mechanic that was involved with the ambush. I just messed around for about like, around 30 minutes trying to get the Act 3 thumbnail to work. I was up here, as you guys probably saw, where Raya was sitting down, and I brought this stool over, so I did something like super jank and tried to get like the stool on top of the boxes, and I got the stools up, but then I found out that fun fact, you cannot move your characters, because look, if I move Lae'zel over here, then I go back to Raya, Lae'zel's just gonna auto path there. And don't worry, I tried doing turn-based mode and they still just walk, so doesn't really change anything. So I'll try to find a different spot for a thumbnail later on, but let's go ahead and just move on into the act here.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder all who would, with her help together, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Right now, you will but sleep.
We're under attack. Help me.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a save here so we don't have to go through that whole conversation again. So let's go ahead and Dimension Door Gale out. Actually, no. What we'll do is we'll do our aid. Dude, that is so annoying. We got this though.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Time to press ahead.
And we're through. Oh, nice. We only need to bring one person over.
That orb is about to erupt!
Or these motherfuckers.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
We gotta go. They're fighting in real time.
Friend.
Can't even catch my breath.
What's next?
Action, not reaction.
You have my attention.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Jump Lae'zel into battle. Oh yeah, so went down. My fiance and I went down to visit my parents this weekend, and on the car ride back, it was about a 3-hour drive. On the car ride back, I was talking to her about, you know, just like games and stuff. I mean, I talk to her about games like all the time. It's my favorite pastime. And then she, you know, I get really passionate when I'm talking about stuff. I was talking about my hot take, which was that people are comparing Starfield. So Starfield's obviously a game that I really enjoy playing, but you know, it's not without its faults. And see, this is what I mean. this is what I meant when I was talking to my fiance. But anyway, I was talking about how people are comparing Starfield to Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate 3 when the games are not really alike at that much, in my opinion, other than just the fact that they're both listed as RPGs. And that's pretty much like the only similarity that they all have. Like the way that they all play is fundamentally different. And what I was thinking is, I just recently picked up The Witcher 3 just for funsies because there's a next gen update recently. I say recently, but it was, you know, within the last few months or so, or maybe even the last year, I think. But so anyway, I was playing The Witcher 3, and then I was just thinking to myself, honestly, Starfield is just like a lesser Witcher 3. Like in terms of general gameplay, like the Witcher 3 is much more similar to Starfield's gameplay.
What do I have to
I'm not gonna get into that in this video because
It's not over.
my fiance was
Come
saying,
to
"Oh,
the
you're
skull."
so passionate about these games. Like, why don't you talk about like this in your videos? Because you know, in your videos, like what they're missing is, you know, your passion. You know, you normally talk about games so passionately, and then, you know, right now,
It's
like,
not over.
you
Come
just
to the skull.
hang on, give me a second. That's the only thing that's missing in your videos is your
Hurry.
passion.
I can't hold them back alone.
And you know, like, I agree with that. Like, it's something that I'm not unaware of. But as you guys can see, I can't really focus on that conversation while playing the game. I just can't do it. I just realized, like, there's a freaking ellipse in here. I don't know, my eyes glazed over.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackith's wrath upon you. I told you about my role in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
How do I help?
The God. Destroy the God. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now. Now! Together, we can turn the tide.
There's your huge plot twist, guys. If you have not made it that far in your own playthrough, this is a pretty big plot twist. It was very big when I first experienced it. I genuinely wish that I could give you my my real reaction to it, but alas, I cannot. But I definitely think that was a really cool it was definitely a very cool plot twist when I first experienced it with my friends. Very, very surprising.
Destroy the honor guard.
I was not expecting it at all. I guess it is worth mentioning that my friends and I just finished the entire game yesterday. But it's also worth mentioning that we did not thoroughly go through Act 3 at all. Like, we were super fast with finishing Act 3. Like, I think. So just to give you guys an idea, my friends and I. So don't look at the picture. Oh, I don't have to show you, but it took us 43 hours to beat the game. And then on our current save with our solo playthrough here with the Raya is 58 hours. So if that gives you any indication of just the lack of side content that we did, I hope that helps. So I'm not super familiar with, I actually won't be familiar with basically anything that we do. So it's still good. I'll still have a lot of interesting reactions. For most of the content moving forward. How many meters is this? 3 meters. I have 9 meters. Just move forward. Can I hit him from here? Yeah, good thing I didn't waste my movement. Oh, right. I did not remember. This guy is Orpheus, and these guys are Orpheus's like honor guard. Huh. Well, this is actually pretty interesting because in our group playthrough we did not know that this was Orpheus or his significance at all, but we do know his significance in our playthrough here. So this is certainly interesting. Whole person, most annoying spell in the game. Dude, these guys are so freaking strong, it's like insanity. Dude, they are so strong. We're gonna upcast this. That was actually terrible. We need more healing.
Yankee prince.
Oh, domination. I don't know what that does actually. Dang, that guy has so many debuffs on him, it's like he's useless. Save ice. What on earth?
Blood comes easy these days.
Swords meet swords.
Okay, I'll have to stand a little bit closer.
Come on, can't stay idle.
27. I definitely want to do a monk build because like the fighters like Lae'zel and stuff, they can attack a lot, but like, dude, the monks are crazy. I feel like that missed. Oh, okay, we're chilling. First death in a while. I don't now have a healing spell. Invoke duplicity.
Quickly.
Victory awaits.
Oh, that's the Emperor on the floor. I didn't even realize they could be triple, to be honest.
Never a dull moment.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
You were in the prism all this time? Why did you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Alright, so he broke free from control of the Elder Brain. And then like he said that he became a slave again. But maybe I'm forgetting something, but how did he break free from the Elder Brain again? That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it? Let's see if we can...
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm no illithid and never will be.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process, a process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
I don't know about that. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
So, I do know what happens here, and I do know what abilities you gain if you do this. However, I think from a roleplay perspective, I don't think any of our characters would embrace this change. And it is very tempting, I know, from as a player point of view, it is very tempting for me to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say no. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Oh, does it just force you to do it?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Eat it. What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Alright, wisdom check. I don't want to, like, destroy it. I don't know, guy, like, worked. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna. There's no way. Oh! No shot. 20.
A wave
19,
of
not even a-
disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You have resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Alright. I kind of want to free Orpheus, though. I don't want to just leave him there. Oh, Gale's dead.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's fix that real quick.
Onward, ever onward.
So how do you guys feel about the plot twist? If this is the first time experiencing it, it was pretty crazy for me when I first saw it. I was like, whoa! I was like, who the heck is that thing? Okay. So I'm trying to figure out a way, because I do like being an illithid, I'm not gonna lie. Target must be a playable character. Where is Gale? Oh, he's just dead over there. He did not die over there.
Take your...
Death can't have me.
Long rest
Not
is
yet.
globally disabled.
No one back home will ever
Interesting.
believe this.
But yeah, so I mean, maybe we can immersively say that, you know, we'll transition to the evolution of our illithid powers, because we already have started using our illithid powers here. So what it does is it gives you some powers, but also unlocks this outside tree. And some of the stuff you get from the outside tree are pretty cool. And they're pretty useful. But, I don't know, we'll see. But actually right now what I want to do is I want to try to free Orpheus here.
Seems simple enough.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Yeah, I get the feeling that this stuff right here is...
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
So we
The
literally
orb
can't let him
hums
out.
with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within the rock resists all attempts to shatter it. Silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being
where's our
siphoned
boy?
away.
Wait, I want to talk to him. Because I want to see if we can let him out. And then, like, because the main reason why, another reason why I didn't decide to, take the illithid power, because I was just thinking, like, maybe Orpheus wouldn't attack us if we let him out.
There is nothing further I can do for you right now. Consider using my gift.
Oh. So maybe we have to use the gift in order to let Orpheus out. It's a hard decision. I feel like I'm literally in the boots of our character right now. I think we're just gonna do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna immersively do it by having Gale do it.
Lovely day this. For now.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
Wait, Gale doesn't? That's not true.
Which way to the nearest library?
Have a lot on my mind.
Oh, maybe do I have to do
Well,
it first?
In it. Let's move.
Wow. So I would have to do it first.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
We're not gonna do it
As you
yet.
tap,
Very well.
As much as I want to free Orpheus, we're not gonna do it. I think that character feels... Oh man, it's such a dilemma. Because the thing is that in our playthrough, like in my group playthrough, we did not do this. We did not free Orpheus, but then also I was thinking that I also wanted to do a playthrough here where we don't eat the Illithid. But I mean, it's just kind of self-explanatory. It's the same gameplay, just without the Illithid powers. I think we're just gonna do it because I want to see, and if we eat this,
life
actually that's what I'll say.
pulses from within. It wants to.
Go on.
If we
Don't
change
be
into,
afraid.
if we do this
only
evolution
wants
and
to
it doesn't
help
give us the
you
option to
evolve.
free Orpheus, then we will, or if we have to kill him, then we'll load back the save because we just made
A
it.
coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a
And that way, if you guys don't have your own playthrough and you guys are just watching my playthrough,
The
which thank you
tadpole's
by the way.
essence courses through you. Where it touches
You guys can see
your
what happens
flesh,
without having to watch an
glands,
entire other
organs
playthrough.
contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of
As I
a
was
joint
talking, here's
or
a log.
muscle.
Okay, so we have that. Now let's try to talk to
Something's
the
on my
Emperor.
mind.
Go to the city. Try out your new form. Enjoy it.
Let's see.
The orb hums.
Alright,
with
nothing
some
happened, so we're gonna load back to save.
permeable.
And I think
One day I'll
we'll
catch
go
a
ahead and
break.
end the episode there, just so that we can have a fresh new start going through this portal in the next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, remember to leave down a like below. And comment down if you were surprised by our Guardian's true identity. Let me know if you guys were kind of I've already anticipated that there was something weird about our Guardian, or even if you predicted that he would be in a Lithid. In this case, I think you guys are galaxy brained for thinking that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys have a great day.